Yeah,
okay, well, hey guys, episode 28. I guess we can just, go ahead and get into it.
Episode 28, Donna's period episode.
No.
She didn't even
that
know.
was a couple weeks ago.
Oh, a couple weeks ago? Really? Because I've been
Alright.
checking the trash can and you haven't had blood in your tampons for a long time. Maybe you're pregnant with the
Guys,
Antichrist.
You're
Come
checking
on.
that. You're
Hey.
checking my tampon?
Yeah, of course I check your tampons. What do you
Guys,
think I played my mug?
we're keeping the intro short, remember? All right? We're keeping
All
them
right,
short.
let's do
we're
it.
just doing a thing where we're teasing it. We're telling everybody what the episode's about, and then we start it, remember?
All right, tease me.
Right,
Put some
fine.
music
Right.
on.
So, again, we're doing Linwood, Ollie Gray, and John St. Augustine.
John bitch Augustine. That little fucking Creighton.
That's right.
Oh,
okay?
I forgot. Yeah, we're going to do that. Episode 28.
Episode
He has a
28. So
little
it's like
scrub,
we've
yeah.
got, the top attorney in the case,
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Linwood.
Wait,
And
where's
then
the music?
Well, I figure we already
Bobby!
kind of know him. We don't need the music. We can just go.
No, I'm not doing this show if we're not going to be doing things that I like.
It's just a quick
I like the
teaser.
music.
Oh my god. Okay.
I like the music.
All
If
right,
you-
well, play.
go.
What are you? All right, well, hurry up.
You're lucky I was listening to this a little
What
bit
did you
earlier.
just do? He's
were
picking music.
Shut up, Don. I'm playing
Okay, you
music.
can't play anything copyright.
I'm going to play Unsolved Mysteries theme.
Okay. Let me try to get.
Linwood, the top attorney
All right, let me try to. Yeah. Okay.
of Atlanta's, of the world.
Of Atlanta's.
Yeah.
And then we've got two Colorado Springs investigators,
Colorado Springs investigators, and
where also Lou Smith came from.
he's from Colorado Springs too.
And also, it turns out
ringing.
these people are all, all of these people have businesses.
Donna, don't turn my music off.
What are you doing?
She touched my phone, Bobby.
Why'd you?
I mean, it's her phone, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
Right,
Oh,
it's
that's
my
how-
phone and I like it back. Thank
Okay,
you.
well, we're playing the sounds because everybody's dropping the fucking ball. You know what? This show's canceled. No, don't. Play the music again. Play music again. Okay, Colorado Springs investigator Donna.
I mean, we
press the
kind of
fucking
already
button.
You
said
get
it all.
2 minutes with the phone.
We already said it. I mean, what did we just do? Okay.
All right, we're doing it.
All right. What is his name?
Linwood.
Linwood from Atlanta, top attorney. And let's start over actually. Hold on, I'm sorry. Hold
Bobby,
on. Let me
I
do it
gotta
again. Let me
start
do
the
it.
song all
No, wait,
over.
hold on. I gotta say what is.
If we keep-
or what the, who do, hold on. Let's do it again. Do it again. Start over.
God, you guys
From the
are
start of the song?
This is
No,
taking
just right
forever.
where it was. It was fine.
I'll start from the start. All right, Bobby.
What does Linwood, top attorney, have to do with two private investigators from Colorado Springs?
You happy with that take, Bobby?
I'm not. And honestly, I liked what I was originally going to do. It was more off the cuff, and it is very forced now. So maybe we should just start it, and then we'll just,
God,
these
fine.
people know who they are. But you're going to be surprised at what you find out. So you guys ready?
I think it's time for the Pied Piper to get paid, and it's time for these people who've spouted lies all the time, like sprouts off their tongue of darkness and mushrooms. It's time for us to pluck them out from the garden. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it.
This overshadows my
very
fail, so I appreciate that.
excited.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. Well, hey, I'm Bobby Pavlovsky.
And I'm Teddy Ronald Reagan Dismechia.
And this is
JonBenet today. Bobby, Donna, she's being a bitch to me lately. Even more so. Like, not stupid bitch, just bitch. She's being rude.
Hi, Teddy.
wow.
Hi, Bobby.
Yeah, see, he just started right in.
I like how he
just
dressed. Well, he
started
dressed
right
you.
in.
He addressed you properly,
and
and
then
then
he started
immediately
in.
just started calling you a bitch.
Well, but we got words to say, and she's been avoiding me, Bobby.
Teddy, look.
She goes
look,
bathroom,
I just
she don't
need
let
you
me
to
come
know,
in no more.
If you listen to our podcast, at no point in time is anyone going to empathize with you for Donna being a bitch to you.
Why?
I let you in.
Don't I
my
deserve human
house.
basic decencies?
Because
And
yeah,
my
she's
cat,
pretty much
like,
doing everything for you, and
I'm
you're
trying to
ruining her
help
life.
you.
Okay, but I can't improve the way I try to help her if she doesn't tell me how to help her.
I don't think you're trying to help her at all.
She gives
What's
me-
the problem, Donna? You're not talking to him. I don't understand what's happening.
I mean, the bus rides.
She don't know sit down by you on the bus.
No.
She don't sit by me on the bus, Bobby.
She
She sits on the other seat. She thinks she's Rosa sits.
So that's where this is coming from, just because she sits different.
Sit in the back of the bus.
You can Rosa Park your fat stupid ass
He's in the
right next to
front.
me.
Jesus.
But she don't like the onions I eat. She says that
It's just tense.
she didn't like the fact that I was trying to light up a cigarette on the bus the other day, and I got yelled at by some stupid fucking Greek
Because
motherfucker.
they're like, you guys came together. Make him stop.
He's Greek.
I can't make him do anything.
Whatever.
Like I said last time, I just like try to go to
She
another
just
place
cries.
mentally. And if
She
he's
just
sitting
cries,
next to me,
Bobby.
then I'm constantly reminded that like
Wow.
I'm on a bus. Thank you, Teddy.
That's fair, actually.
I could look out the window wistfully at the rain hitting the window pane and cry at my own internal pain like you do all the fucking time, too. But you don't ever know that. And she don't let me have her cards no more, even though I like rectangles in my pocket.
Well, I want to take the time real quick just to let everyone know if you also listen to this podcast on a bus, it's a good time to listen to podcasts, guys. So
Oh, yeah.
maybe you could be
Oh, you're
listening
right.
to
That's
our
the
show.
thing.
You're right.
and supporting us.
People support us. People donate. People listen to us every week. They listen to us on buses, but she's gonna act like she's
I don't
too
know.
good to
I
listen to
don't
me
know.
on
The
a
last
bus.
time, like I was listening to this podcast, when on the apps it'll be like,
Yeah.
find something else like this.
Yeah, similar.
I clicked like find something else to this podcast, and nothing came up.
Well, because that's how unique we are.
Is that or is it a bad thing?
I think that sounds like a bad thing. to
Right?
me.
I don't know.
Well, who fucking paid you for your analysis, your
No
marketing
one
abilities?
paid me. I'm just listening.
What do you
on
want to be, a
Spotify.
Communist Manifesto? You don't even
it's
know what a
good to know.
podcast
Oh my
is.
God.
Yeah, that's right. You guys hear that? There's nothing like us.
We're completely one of a kind.
One of a kind.
Donna, she's one of our haters, I guess. I honestly don't
I'm
know.
a supporter.
Go ahead and comment below. Should Donna even stay employed?
Should Teddy be less of a dick?
Wow.
All right.
Wow, Bobby. You hear that?
I
It's
do.
getting contentious.
I do. And I love because
She's talking about my dick.
No, that's not what she said at all. She said you dick.
Oh, I am.
But also, anytime anyone's brought up any sort of interpersonal drama that you guys ask people to comment on, at no point in time has anyone commented.
I
on
know.
it.
No one cares.
If I keep doing it, eventually someone's going to do it, right? Someone comment at some point. Please, somebody comment about Donna hating her.
Maybe Kelly. Oh, by the way, Kelly Jacquin, we should give a special shout out. by the way.
Special shout out to Kelly. Yeah, I love Kelly.
She gave us a $20 donation.
Kelly gave us $20.
We set up a PayPal because we realized not a lot of people maybe necessarily know or understand what Patreon is.
I mean,
But Kelly, thank you so much. You're the reason.
Kelly Jacquin, thank you so much.
Kelly, that
She's
was
jacking
awesome.
us up.
Yeah, she is.
Or off.
No.
What's she doing?
No.
$20. So what do I get? I get 15? What do I get? I want money.
Why are you splitting this right now?
You don't get split. You got nothing.
I
hate talking about money with friends. That's why
You don't have any, and you've been taking advantage of her. So yeah, I get why you would.
Gone. My job.
But thank you, Kelly.
You don't have any problem asking her for
You're
money.
right. You're right.
But yeah, thank you,
Grateful.
Kelly.
We'll be
You're
Kelly
right.
probably would be
We're
donating
grateful.
$30. Donna would
Thank
was such
you,
a
Kelly.
pain in the
Kelly's
ass.
amazing.
She is amazing.
And
We
honestly,
love
Teddy,
her.
I should just hold on to your money for you,
Yeah, that's probably what I
You're
mean.
probably for the best.
and then disperse it to Donna accordingly.
No, hey, as long as I'm getting my onions and my tuna and my Pepsis, then I'll be fine.
Donna, how do you feel about hockey gambling?
It's practically guaranteed.
I don't like
Profit.
hockey.
So go ahead and support us.
DraftKings.com.
We're gonna gamble the money that you give us.
No, that's not. No,
That's what you're telling them, Bobby.
No, I'm telling them that I'm going to do it with Donna's money.
Oh, so
I see.
me buying escorts who like to do scat plays is worse than you want to play hockey with.
First of all, escorts is a very generous term for the people that you
What's
pay
a scat
to
play?
do whatever they do to you. It's poop, Donna. It's poop in your apartment. He's paying. These are not
My
escorts. by the way.
apartment is not a stage.
He's
What
literally
is
giving
this?
scrap $2 bills. That's with him.
I'm not gonna fucking poop on a stage, Donna. I'm gonna poop
What
in your
is
apartment.
a scat show? What
I don't
is
think
that?
health code would allow that. That'd be weird if there was weird like private poop shows. You find out there's like just underground like.
Oh, yeah.
You go there and it's like this is
Clearly.
the only place they can shit.
That's what started World War II.
It's like a stripper show, but just with poop.
Yeah.
There's poop on everything.
They gotta zone it. It's either residential, commercial, or
That's off
commode.
That's off the books. It's just commode, yeah.
Yeah.
This is like the
Commode
largest
only.
bathroom.
Yeah.
And it seems to be
I'm
3
into
floors
commode play.
underground.
Yeah.
You're into what?
Commode
I'm a
play?
commode commander.
Commode play?
Yeah.
It's like
Commoda.
Coldplay.
Commode play.
I will try
To piss on you. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do that as a song. That's a good song.
Yes.
And everybody, you should, just keep streaming us at the very least if you're cheap. But
What? No.
But
we
also-
appreciate anything. We appreciate
it all.
We appreciate
What's the
everyone that's
attitude?
been supporting
No.
us.
Yeah. Anyhow, so Donna, she's been annoying me, and she's not trying to sit by me, but that's fine. She's,
Right, I'm keeping my distance.
Teddy, I wouldn't want to sit next to you on the bus either.
hey, I'm not the one that's got ugly man feet like she do.
Look, buddy.
Her feet are huge.
Hey, I love you so much, but
Come
you're
on, man.
400 pounds, and I can't imagine there's an actual seat next to you. So.
Listen, I can wipe my butt just fine.
What does that have to do with anything?
Oh, I thought we
He
were
just
talking
always
about that.
goes there
No, I'm just saying.
because he definitely can't.
When I was 500 pounds, I definitely couldn't. But 400 pounds, I get most of it.
Teddy, you were 500 pounds?
I was 500 pounds.
Oh, my God.
He looks pretty good for 400
You look
pounds.
great.
Oh, thank you.
Good for you.
When you've seen him at 500, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
wow.
I could see him being sexy at 400.
Well, see, that's
No.
back when I had money and I would pay single mothers to let me suck on the nipples and drink the black tape milk.
When you were 500 pounds?
Yeah, well, if I went about, I had
And
all
I'm
it's
money.
sorry, where
they
were you
call
getting
liquid
money?
Gold,
I was getting
so-
money, all kinds of money from places.
Yeah.
Like
Entitlements, jobs, things that I was doing things, PPP loans.
PP loans?
PP loans.
It's the COVID.
Oh, anyway.
Anywho, things he probably shouldn't say on a podcast.
I mean, what? It's not like there's any unpaid private investigators out there that fucking research it.
Yeah, unpaid. Unpaid.
Because everybody likes to get paid.
Well,
Everybody likes to
yeah.
get paid.
I love money. And that's
But
why I
also,
hate
there's
that I don't
different
give me no
forms of
money no
payment,
more.
you know?
Like, what do you mean? Like cookies? Pussy?
Exposure, you know? Possibly, you know,
Skin cancers.
gaining business off the fact that you're attached to a huge case. Like the JonBenet case. From what people have said, we're pretty close to solving it. And so, you know.
What do you mean? We really,
So,
we're
you know,
almost
we could
there?
get exposure. We could, you know, we need exposure.
I mean, everybody should be doing the fucking job. If you listen to this, then tell 10 friends. And tell those 10 friends to tell 10 friends. And
sign up for our text.
like
we
like a
have a
chain
text
letter.
chainmail thing we do.
Yeah, chain
Yeah.
letter. Yeah.
I'm running for president of Solving JonBenet, so, you know, she
So-
can stop spinning in a grave.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, that graveyard's got to be like a fucking, like a washer dryer combo right now. Just, you know what I mean?
The
No,
point
I
is, we
don't.
want you. We want your vote. So,
We want you to
yeah.
do your fucking job as a listener and tell people about us because nobody wants to talk to me and I don't got nobody to talk to about this thing. What we're
And I'm
doing.
tired of talking to Teddy.
And if you really want JonBenet to not be dead in sin no more,
Oh, no. That's not.
the sin of an unsolved murder, it's a sin. She can't go to heaven until we solve it.
That's not
Is that like a
sin.
commandment?
That's
That's not
a
a
Catholic commandment. That's what the Catholics say.
Like the 10,
Shit, I
like
can't
the
challenge
10
because I don't know,
commandments.
but I feel confident enough just to challenge Teddy because I feel like he's lying most of the time.
No,
But
right.
It's definitely not a sin to have an unsolved murder. It's 100% a sin to commit murder. You
It
know,
is.
and it's definitely going to be taken into consideration with God if you participated in the cover up of a murder.
Right,
yeah.
right. If you're hiding, you're just as bad.
When you tell people that you're trying to solve a murder, but you're really working for as part of the cover up, that's definitely a sin.
And that's what I want to separate here because there's certain people in the Ramsey camp, they actually believed in what they're doing, you know, i.e. Lou Smith. I think it's a thing where this guy was full Christian, he was behind it. And then there's certain people, like the three that we're going to look at in today's episode, who I believe that they don't care about the truth.
First of all, I'm not so sure. I wouldn't say I'm on the side of truth, although that would be nice. My client, if I have a client in this, is the presumption of innocence.
They don't care about who did it.
They don't care about the truth.
And tell
They
them
just
public
care-
about it.
It's just about winning.
Oh,
Winning.
well, yeah. That's, I mean.
And
the
winning for them is
priority.
not getting justice for JonBenet. Winning for them is instead getting maybe the person who's helping pay them or is a client of theirs to
Like winning the case. Like kind of
to
like
get
a
his
lawyer
desired
has.
outcome.
And like my recollection, now that you say that, I don't know if I've ever heard a thing where they actually mention the justice for this little girl as much as these three mouthpieces have just been out there for just the parents.
Oh my God.
You know,
Wait, yeah. What about who's talking for her?
Shut up. So what's going on? Tell me, Bobby. I want
we're
know.
talking for her.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. I got
I
great
mean,
voice to talk for
That's
her.
why we're here. But whatever, Teddy. What do you got?
All right, well, hey, I got a little clip package here for you just to introduce these three guys for you guys. Okay?
This is going to impact the Ramsey family for generations because there's always going to be some reporter who's going to want to seize that sensational headline and grab some attention to write and potentially disparage this family. But they have been exonerated.
It was crazy. I mean, it was just a lot of chaos. I mean, literally, you had news reporters from all around the world. From the moment the murder happened, the focus was on John and Patsy Ramsey.
I want you to say into this phone, there's a bomb in Centennial Park.
Attorney Lynn Wood has represented the Ramsey family for several years.
Shockingly
naive, Mr. Wood.
We don't be.
With respect, you are
don't stop you there.
Former Atlanta attorney Lynn Wood could get his license to practice law taken away.
Yeah, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes, right, to know that this is what we call a clue.
What the? That hat?
Yeah, there's a lot in there. I'm sorry. Yeah.
The Trump hat?
Oh yeah, Linwood was wearing a Trump hat.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's wearing the Trump hat. It's
Crazy.
what? It's
God
red.
damn it.
What's wrong? What's the problem?
What is
Donna?
wrong with this guy?
He represented Trump.
He represented him?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that
look
was
at-
one small part of the clip package.
Look at me.
but-
I'm not. I don't like Donald Trump, even though
No,
he tries to
fuck
subvert
you.
democracy
He's
and the
piece of shit.
Constitution.
He's awful. Like, oh my
Okay.
God.
Oh
no.
my God, Donna, give it a rest.
fascist.
You don't even know what it's
He's
like when I
Do you
went
want
there.
your own podcast?
He was Donald Trump was supposed to be there when we got there. When I was
How do you know when I was supposed
Wait,
to talk about
what?
that?
When I was
No,
there,
nothing,
January
nothing,
6th.
no,
Why?
No.
You were at.
No, we weren't. No.
All right. Well, no. Listen, he didn't show up no ways anyway.
Anywho, that was just
He is
one of
my
the
trigger.
people.
I'm not gonna vote for him. I can't vote.
All right,
I'm a
well,
felon.
Yeah, one guy was wearing a MAGA hat. That's all we're gonna focus on. I put a lot of time into that package. That
I
clip
mean,
package.
I'm sorry that was my takeaway, but like that like stuck out. Like I
Please,
saw
take it
red.
away.
I
Take it away.
saw red. So
Well, it was a red hat. You dumb fucking
yeah, thanks,
ignoramus.
Teddy. I know. I saw
Well,
it.
Whatever.
I saw it.
Patty,
Okay.
did your takeaway anything from there?
Yeah. That I love that Dick Jew movie that clip was from.
Dick Jew?
Yeah, that movie by
Richard Jewell.
by Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Wait.
Richard Jewell, yeah.
Yeah, with the fat guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any questions on why that was in there, maybe? Yeah.
Because it's a good movie that is very simple for me to follow. I don't know.
You guys are the
I feel like we
absolute
should have had
fucking-
other takeaways from this.
You guys are the worst.
Listen, let's just stop the episode. All right, I'm sorry, Bobby.
With the episode's been started.
All right, Bobby. Why are we watching Dick Jew and Donald Trump hats?
Richard Jewell and Donald Trump.
And who was that guy with the mugshot? He looked
That was
like
John St. Augustine.
He looked like that was John St. Augustine.
Yeah, you didn't recognize him without his glasses. Sorry.
Oh no, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
I thought it was like a
With the
puppy man.
glasses?
He looked like a pound puppy.
He did look like he looked so sad,
He
like
looks-
a dog show
yeah.
dog. Like the droopy
And John St.
faces.
Augustine is not a fan of that picture, so we're gonna.
I wouldn't be either. He looks ugly.
We're gonna show it as much as possible.
Yeah, put that
throughout
up
this
there. Let people
episode.
see. So he got arrested.
Huh? Yeah, he got.
Yeah, let me see it again.
And we're putting the cart before the horse here.
look
He
at
got arrested. You know.
Look at that.
Sad boy.
He looks like he looks like the Beverly Hillbilly grandmother if she was Filipino.
You know, I don't remember enough about the Beverly Hillbilly grandmother to say if that's right, but he definitely does
She
look
just
Filipino.
looked mad
so.
all the time.
Yeah, no. He also looks like someone who probably does a lot of cocaine and has a small penis.
Oh my God!
I'm just saying looks like it. I'm not saying he
Like,
do.
you got
I'm
that
just saying
from
he
his
looks like
face?
that. Yeah, it looks like he's got a deviated rectum.
A what? That's
just-
not even what you said before.
Yeah, and his eyes are close together, you know. So I'm sure he's probably got like a 3.5-inch penis when he can't get
Oh,
it
the
out.
eyes. it was
I'm not saying
there.
him in particular. I'm just saying people that I've seen in the past with that kind of face.
Welcome back to JonBenet today, where again we are losing credibility.
They don't
by
got
the second.
pelvic floors.
Who?
People that do that kind of stuff. People whose
They
face
don't have pelvic
When
floors?
their eyes are that close to your nose and your nose is that high up on your big forehead, then you don't have a lot of control of your cores.
You just don't have the same oxygen flow.
And so you're
right?
not getting, the blood is not pumping into the membranes of the sponge of the penis.
Yeah.
And they can't get hard. And then they get mad. And then
Right,
they try to do things like be powerful, like get their name out there because they can't be content with just being a living human male with the penis that works.
Okay, well, it's like I'm agreeing with part of what you're saying. I wish you'd stop going to the penis thing.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know anything about Augustine's penis. And I'm not talking about his penis.
No.
I'm just talking about people that look like him.
Right,
Then their
that, yeah,
penis.
the air about them, like
Yeah.
the attitude.
Anyway, JonBenet Augustine,
The sad guy.
we got, okay.
We're going to start here with John St. Augustine and Ollie Gray, because these are our two Colorado Springs residents, okay? These are the two private investigators that became involved in the case around, 1999, 2000-ish.
Okay.
We know for sure when Ollie Gray got started, but we don't know for sure when John St. Augustine got started.
Okay.
Ollie Gray, this guy was born 1936, okay?
Oh,
in
he was
Houston,
old.
Texas, yep.
Old man.
He joined the Harris County Sheriffs in Houston, Texas in 1959. Later joined the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department in 64.
So he joined the Kamala Harris Police Department and then the Sandra Bernhard Police Department.
Was that hers?
The
Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris County.
I always think of the San Bernardino shooting. Was
Wait,
she in
they named
charge
the
for that?
county after her?
She didn't shoot nobody.
No, there was a shooting in San Bernardino.
Oh. Ollie Gray investigated that?
No, okay. He was closely associated with the California Narcotics Officers Association and served as the president, which is interesting because he was in Texas. He was well known in law.
He's from Texas.
Yeah. He was well known in the law enforcement world and was greatly respected. He had also taught for the International Chiefs of Police and retired as a captain from San Bernardino Sheriff's Department.
Wow.
Oh, that's in California, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm stupid. My bad. So he returned to Texas, though, in 1980 and served as a municipal court judge.
Bobby, I gotta stop you. Don't ever talk about yourself like that again, please. Because
yeah,
when you
right.
say that you're stupid, then that makes me think that I'm stupid because you like me.
Right.
And I don't want you to think that I'm stupid because and that's why you hang out with me because you're stupid too. Now, Donna, she is
that's
stupid.
why you hang out with me because you think I'm stupid.
You are stupid.
No, you don't even know.
I hang out with you because I want things from you.
I'm
Is this
doing
like the thing?
kindness for you.
Is this like the thing where we call Reese Witherspoon ugly, and then Donna's like, if she's ugly, what does that make me?
I don't know, but see how she forces herself in the conversation all the time?
She's in a podcast. What are you fucking
right?
talking
I'm
about?
part of this.
Oh, God.
You don't Google as much as you used to, though.
No, I don't
Because your nails?
the
Yeah, I know your nails. I'm sorry.
No, not the nails because of the stuff that I'm looking up. It's like pointless.
She's so disassociated and
Well,
she's
that's
so
why I
depressed.
told you not to listen to Ted.
It's pathetic. Sometimes she don't even wash her fucking vagina.
You don't know about my vagina.
I can smell it from
You don't
here.
even know.
Oh my God.
It smells like a fucking
My vagina's
Fazoli's drain in the
Can't
kitchen.
smell you, Donna. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
All right. So, anywho, Oliver Gray.
Oliver Gray.
He returned to Texas in 1980 to serve as a municipal judge and city administrator for a period of time.
Oh.
After he left as judge, he founded an investigation company with offices in Houston and Dallas.
Oh, okay.
So he started this whole little PI thing.
Yeah.
It's called Integrated Networks.
Okay.
That's what I found, okay?
Integrated Networks.
He worked investigations all over the USA and in several foreign countries. But in 1991, that's when he moved to Colorado Springs.
Okay. So he founded interracial networks and then after a couple
Interracial?
Integrated.
I'm not irritated. You're the one that was been irritating me.
Who said
I'm not irritated
irritated?
about interracial relationships.
Nobody said anything about it.
You
What
said
are you talking
interracial.
about?
All right, let's just
The
keep
name of the
kicking the
company.
goalposts.
Wait, what are you fucking talking about with interracial?
I'm just trying to learn about Ollie Smith.
No, Ollie. God damn it. Ollie Gray.
Oh.
Ollie Gray. He was the PI, okay?
Oliver Gray.
He founded a company. It was called Integrated Network, okay?
Oh, integrated.
He moved it to Colorado Springs. This is where I can only assume that he met Lou Smith because Lou Smith was based out of Colorado Springs.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Ollie Gray joined the investigation in February of 1999. So this
Okay.
would have been after the whole grand jury debacle and everything like that.
Okay.
We know Lou Smith has still been a part of the case at this time, okay?
Yeah.
Ollie Gray joins in 1999. There's not a lot of chatter about what he's doing at this time, okay? We will later find out that he does the thing where he communicates with the tabloids a lot, where he leaks a little bit of stuff. Oh. But then it's in 2001, he ramps up a lot publicly because Lou Smith, for the first time ever in this case, comes forward to the public with his intruder theory.
Oh, so Lou Smith all this time didn't tell the public know about the intruder theory.
Well, he couldn't because he was pitching it, the grand jury
that's right.
and stuff. And it was
Oh,
part
I
of that.
thought, see, I'm learning things all the time. I thought he was like trying to get it out there publicly, but he didn't do that until 2001.
Well, no, it's the first time that he's presenting the suspects to the public.
Wow.
Ollie Gray goes on to basically say in this news article to a Colorado newspaper, the only attention they are giving, in reference to Boulder Police, to any leads that come into them is to say, we've investigated and eliminated them, said Ollie Gray, who was hired by the Ramsey 60 months ago and works closely with Smith. Boulder Police would not respond to the accusation, but in the past have said they have thoroughly pursued every viable lead in that case. Gray spent 25 years in law enforcement in Texas and California before becoming a private investigator. And then in this article, they go on to basically... Smith is allowed to say his suspects that he still thinks is out there without saying their names because that's...
Oh, yeah,
they're not allowed to. And you can basically see which ones it is. One of them's basically Michael Helgoth.
Oh, poor
Boulder
Michael
County,
Helgoth.
Colorado man who committed suicide February 14th, blah, blah, blah. You'll pay for this. That's one of the ones. Then they go on to say a man who showed up at a memorial service for JonBenet a year after death. That's Gary Olive.
Oh, yeah.
But they don't name him in this. There's one that I don't know who they're referencing.
What does it say?
It's a man living in a suburb east of Boulder who an informant said had a basement shrine to JonBenet. The shrine included a candy cane similar to the candy canes in the Ramsey front yard at the time of the murder. The tipster also said the man owned stun guns. Gray said, to his knowledge, Boulder police have never contacted the tipster since Gray provided authorities with the information. Oh. This is where Gray starts to kind of just like overload with intruder suspects.
Yeah.
Ramsey's really ramping up publicly.
I say.
This is like the year after the book came out.
So it's like Lou Smith can now start talking about the intruder theory to people, and then Ollie Gray's the one who's like, he's the one working with media, maybe
it could be this,
connections,
it could be
like
that.
maybe this person, maybe
And
that
the
person,
dust
maybe
is
that
settled
person.
from the grand jury thing where the fallout is like, hey, has anyone said that, they chose to indict?
Right.
No, they haven't.
No.
So, now we're clear to open the floodgates with this Ollie Gray
The public
guy.
perceives that the parents were not, the jury did not vote to indict the parents. So they think that the parents are innocent. So now it's like, okay, now let's just keep the story going, but use it every time now we're talking about these potential intruders. Okay.
Like, gotta keep it from coming back to them.
Ollie Gray.
And he's hard to find, past information on. There's not a lot of stuff, about him.
Oh, interesting.
But we're gonna pause on him real quick, and then we're gonna go to Johnson Augustine.
Ugh, fine.
So
he makes me sick.
There's a little bit more information available out there about him. But much like our friend John Ramsey, Johnson Augustine was an electrical engineer. And basically, he found himself working with the El Paso County Sheriff's Department as a technician and then a crime multimedia specialist. He'd eventually become a consultant professor and lecturer based out of Colorado. At one point in time, he was the commander of the El Paso County Sheriff's Department.
The commander? Mm-hmm. Wow. And he's just like I'm a commode commander.
Mm-hmm. And he worked on, he boasts that apparently he worked on such high-profile case as the Columbine case.
Oh my God.
Which I don't know what's really to solve there.
He was part of the Porcupine case.
That's kind of a... No, Columbine. There was the school shooting.
The concubine case.
The first, big shooting.
Oh, when the white kids shot the other white kids.
Yeah, like the Lincoln Park.
I remember that.
Like, they love the Lincoln Park song.
They love Lincoln Park.
The white kids shot the other one.
Yeah.
I don't think Lincoln Park was a thing then, was it?
Yeah, it was. Like, there was a song that came out, and, I guess, one of the kids, really was into that song, and, it made him feel compelled to do that.
I feel like she don't know what she's talking about. I feel like this is one of those things you should look up, Donna.
God, Donna, this is exactly why you were brought on here, but now you're just spouting misinformation.
Lincoln Park, Columbine?
Lincoln Park, Columbine, shooting. Is there a G in shooting?
I don't think you had to add a shooting. I think people know what happened at Columbine when you say it. No one's like, Columbine, you mean the corn festival?
No, anytime you're Columbine, oh, it's a shooting.
Okay, there was a shooting in 2001 in which a 15-year-old.
No, Columbine?
I know, that's not Columbine. That's a different one.
Oh, she's talking about a different. Oh, so she's
an idiot.
No.
Columbine was not in California, and that one in California was one that was a Lincoln Park fan because Lincoln Park wasn't even around.
Do I need to let Teddy buy the computer? I mean, Lincoln Park was around. They just weren't as popular.
I think Patsy Ramsey was part of Lincoln Park at some point.
I think Lincoln Park really popped off after Columbine.
We're talking about John saying Columbine, Augustine. He wasn't a school shooter, though he looked kind of like a school shooter in that
right. But again, he's a little whore. Again, he worked on high-profile cases, JonBenet and Lacey Peterson, as well as the Columbine thing. But again, this is a Colorado Springs boy, much like Ollie Gray.
Oh, yeah.
Much like Lou Smith. Oh. So Lou Smith, who again, I think with honest intentions, I think is the one that brought these guys onto the case from,
Oh, okay. He's like, I need help telling people maybe about the intruder theory that I've come up with, and
I need you to push this story for me.
And okay.
This is the narrative.
And also with what's his name's St. Columbine being a media analyst commander or whatever for El Paso. He was an audio visual technician or whatever.
Yeah.
For him, most Lou Smith could really just only go through videos a lot. He wasn't there on the scene of the crime at the day it happened. So what's his name was probably just the one press and play and rewind.
No, it was a little more. It's a little more than that.
Oh.
Lou Smith was definitely just going off the crime scene footage he had. He's like an old man in his basement.
Yeah.
It's he's crotchety. I don't think he's getting help from these guys.
Right.
But in that little bio for John St. Augustine, I kind of left out a little bit. He's an electrical engineer who co-founded a Colorado company that provided multimedia applications for the judicial system.
Oh, what's that even mean?
Right? It's there was some, that's all it mentions. It doesn't really say.
For the judicial system.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we'll go back to that in a sec. I just want to go back to where his timeline is before we dive back into
Yeah.
this, okay? Because then we move on to 2016, okay?
Mm-hmm.
2016, Ollie Gray during this time has been, and we'll go back to him too again, but during this time, Ollie Gray's been promoting all these different people. Michael Helgoth, right around 2016, he's really sick with Parkinson's.
Oh, no.
He re-pushes this whole Michael Helgoth thing just before Ollie Gray.
He forgot that Michael Helgoth was innocent.
Right? Just before he dies, though. So
I'm thinking of Alzheimer's.
Mm-hmm.
We forgot.
Yeah, wait, Alzheimer's. No, Parkinson's.
He has Parkinson's.
Parkinson's is not that. That's the Michael J. Fox one.
Yeah, he's got that. He's like a salad spinner.
The salads? What?
We got the shakes.
He's got the shakes.
No, wait. No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
I'm just trying to make a light joke about this man's medical condition, Bobby.
Then we get to right after Ollie Gray dies, okay?
Yeah.
John St. Augustine ends up getting arrested.
Oh.
He gets arrested for basically kidnapping charges.
What?
There's a whole little conspiracy here, and here, let me play the clip for you. I'm gonna play a clip for you here. This is actually from 2017 when he finally gets cleared from the whole situation.
Right now, first on Fox 21, all charges dropped against John St. Augustine in court today after a long investigation.
And tonight he speaks out for the first time in an exclusive interview with Fox 21 News.
Here are the facts first. John St. Augustine was indicted in May of 2016 on charges of kidnapping and false imprisonment, along with former El Paso County Sheriff Terry Makita and former El Paso County Undersheriff Paula Presley. The case revolving around the arrest of Kelly Troll, a person St. Augustine says he's never even met. That's just one of the things he revealed to Fox 21's Abby Burke in an exclusive interview this afternoon after the charges against him were dropped.
For the first time since this all began, John St. Augustine is talking about what happened and the impact that it's had on his life. His attorney says he was the subject of a witch hunt, and he says he's now questioning the profession that he's dedicated his entire adult life to. Some might think Monday would have been a good day for John St. Augustine after all charges of kidnapping and false imprisonment were dropped against him.
There is no cloud nine. I mean, you know, I guess the positive, if we're, you know, you try to find the silver lining in everything. I mean, you have to have that kind of that mindset, that attitude. The silver lining in this is that finally the case has been dismissed. That's all I can say.
His attorney says Monday is a day that never should have happened in the first place.
There was an abuse of power in this case as a result of the prosecution coming after John St. Augustine, who they knew had absolutely nothing to do with the arrest of Kelly McMahon. They knew that in 2014 when they started the investigation because his name never came up. They knew that in March of 2016 when Shannon Gerhardt was the one that made the order to arrest Kelly McMahon.
The prosecution said in court they were dropping the charges because they didn't have enough evidence to move the case forward. But St. Augustine's attorney says they didn't have any evidence, period.
We wanted this case tried. We wanted to be able to show the entire country, this community, his family, that he was innocent.
Both St. Augustine and his attorney believe he was targeted because he wouldn't play office politics.
Absolutely. I think this was all retaliation. Look, I wasn't willing to drink the political Kool-Aid of this community. That's the bottom line.
St. Augustine says it started when he first spoke out about the investigation into the murder of the head of the Colorado Department of Corrections, Tom Clements.
In 2016, March of 2016, the Denver Post comes down and does an interview with me, which I don't disclose any specifics of the case. It was a simple question. Do you think more than one person was involved in the assassination of Tom Clements? I said yes, more than one person was involved.
But District Attorney Dan May and current El Paso County Sheriff Bill Elder disagreed and closed the investigation. From there, St. Augustine says matters only got worse after he refused to testify for a grand jury that former Sheriff Terry Makita told him to arrest Kelly Troll McMahon.
Mr. St. Augustine, let the prosecutors know I never got an lawful order. Not only did I not get an lawful order about Kelly Troll, I don't know who she is. I've never heard about it, and I've never gotten an order from Makita that I should carry out something that's unlawful. Never has that happened. You know what happened to that subpoena? No, we don't need you anymore. You don't need to come. You don't need to come. Because you know what? We're on a witch hunt after Makita and Presley. And now, because you're not going to play with us, we're going to throw your name in there too.
Since 1998, I've had a part in every murder here in El Paso County. From the prosecution side, and the very institution that I represented my entire adult life failed me. Called me a liar, called me a kidnapper, a guy who committed a false imprisonment. It didn't happen. It never happened.
St. Augustine says he's spent his entire life building a foundation in Colorado Springs, and it's all been wiped away.
This has such an adverse effect, not just professionally, but you don't realize the stress that it takes on with your kids. And your wife, and your parents, and my in-laws. My brother-in-law, my brother, my sister, their kids. You know, they see Uncle Johnny's picture plastered all over the television. It's a booking photo, for God's sakes. They couldn't even take a professional photograph of me. I'm sorry.
Despite all that has happened, St. Augustine says he stands by his comments about Tom Clements and Terry Makita. He also says he will stand by his community because it has stood by him.
I love Colorado Springs. This is my home. It's been my home for 39 years, almost 38 years. So yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, Teddy. You just like to see him cry. I mean, those are crocodile fucking tears.
Those fucking, I know.
I saw no tears. I saw no.
No, there was tears. He was welling up.
He said, I'm so fucking
He was doing better than Patsy.
Christ.
He was doing, yeah, he did.
I can't believe they said the F word.
Yeah.
They said fuck.
He said the F word?
He said
He
fuck.
said fuck.
On TV, on the nose, and they
We'll
didn't
play it back
it.
right here.
It's a booking photo, for God's sake.
Okay, actually, I think he says booking, but still, he's emotional intense.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that means that, I'm really frustrated.
Like he's real mad.
But no, it's the photo though. That's what he that's where he loses it.
Photo?
The photo. This photo. We'll put it up again. There we go. That photo.
Ew.
This mugshot.
I can't. I mean, I feel like I know I'm only eating like onions and things nowadays, but I can't keep looking at him like that. That's disgusting.
You're gonna have to.
Uncle John.
Oh, God. Yeah. That one nostril's way bigger than the other. Deviated rectum.
So there was a whole weird conspiracy thing again with this, like the guy, the head of the Department of Corrections, and this, this thing, and he was kind of framed for it. But I loved also too that he said that, like, because I didn't play office politics, it's like, motherfucker, if anybody was gonna play office politics, it was you. And also stop talking to the press. That's what you got fucking in trouble for.
Right.
You're speaking to the press. It's like you just can't
You're a
fucking
knock. Like,
resist.
you're just, like,
2016, like this is he's still doing.
They made sure
we got
there
his
was a camera there for when he's hugging people.
IMDb page.
He's hugging a soldier and shit.
Yeah, fucking look. I mean, his fucking.
He's got
an IMDb page. John St. Augustine.
What is he? What has he even been on?
It's all JonBenet stuff. 2020.
Oh my God.
JonBenet, Ramsey, What Really Happened? The Dr. Oz Show. Hunting JonBenet's Killer. JonBenet, American Murder.
He's like, I want credit for this. Gross.
Starting back in 2004 was his first one. But, which makes sense because we also know his involvement with the case definitely was in the time of John Mark Carr. Because him and Ollie Gray were the ones that were communicating with Michael Tracy.
Oh, that's right. And Michael Tracy, the professor at the journalism schools in Boulder, Colorado, who was doing the emails with John Mark Carr allegedly for like years. And we've heard different versions where it's been 4 years and then it was 2 years. But like it also seemed to indicate where he was in connect. He was talking to Ollie Gray and John St. Augustine, and they were somehow getting information that to the Ramsey camp. And also then
Not somehow.
that made its way that made its way to the DA, that stupid lady. So it's like, oh, the Ramsey's talking to her, or is Ollie Gray talking to her, or is Miranda?
Ollie Gray's grasping at straws for anybody that's going to come out of the woodwork.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he's got that, and then what we're gonna do now is I think we should, take a little. Let's just take a little break.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go ahead and we'll finish off part one of this. We got some juicy stuff for you guys. So.
Oh my God, this is gonna be this is an odyssey. This is a big story. So we're gonna have to split it up.
Right.
And so let's split
But
up.
first, we're going after Mr. John St. Augustine because we told you we were coming.
Yeah, we're men of our word, and when we investigate, we don't not discover anything prudent and important for 20 fucking years.
Right. Well said. Well said. All right. Well, hey, we'll be right back. This episode is brought to you by Patreon producer Hawtstuffin. Hawtstuffin. Thank you so much for your support. We couldn't do it without you.
It's the sexiest username of all the usernames of
It's
people.
a really good one.
Hawtstuffin.
Got your name added to the main credits too, and the end credits. So.
It's like a Thanksgiving porn.
Well,
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you want to support us as well,
Sex soup.
go to patreon.com/JonBenet today.
Yeah, support us. If you become a Patreon, you get to become a producer of an episode.
Well, I mean, you get your name in the credits, you get bonus content, episodes early when we release them early.
All kinds of cool things.
And access to Benford Buddies,
Oh yeah, Benford Buddies, our lost home improvements podcast, which I'm so against lost media. Everything's being streaming nowadays, and it's just something. It's important for things to survive, and so by joining. You're preventing fascism.
No, you're not.
You're stopping fascism.
It's still digital media.
All right.
We're not shipping you DVDs or anything.
I will not do them now, DVD.
If you pledge enough, I don't know. All right. Well, hey, thank you so much, Hawtstuffin.
Thank you, Hawtstuffin.
We love you.
Hawtstuffin.
I want to have sex with you.
Nope.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe.
Back to the show. All right. John St. Augustine.
Oh,
we talked about him before. We were coming for him. We were going to look up to see, if you had anything to actually do with the case, which, by the way, again, he was the El Paso, county, which is very confusing in the scheme of things because it's like, I don't know where, I thought he was in Texas too. And I was like, oh, him and Ollie Gray, both from Texas. No, it's just a county in Colorado. He has like a little reference.
Oh.
Yeah.
El Paso's in Colorado.
Yeah, it's about an hour and a half from Boulder.
Oh.
So the fact that also that he was involved with a lot of these things like, Columbine and stuff, it's like, oh. So must have been a little high profile thing.
Yeah, this guy, it's not like there's a bunch of things where he's getting certificates and stuff. I only ever see him when, on video when he's talking about this cold case, this JonBenet dead murder case, or he's talking about, how he's innocent and it's the police department's fault for whatever the fuck this thing is that led to this ugly mugshot of his.
He just pops up whenever he can to support the Ramseys, and it seems blindly. So like I said before, he was an electrical engineer and he co-founded a Colorado company that provided multimedia applications for the judicial system. This is the only instance of this that I could find of what that was. It was like, oh, we got another entrepreneur, another engineer. Entrepreneur kind of thing. And so finding anything else normally about his company was a little hard, but I did find his LinkedIn page.
Oh.
LinkedIn.
And through the process of elimination, you figured out that it's this fucking company, okay?
Okay.
It's a company that's called FileOnQ. Okay.
FileOnQ.
FileOnQ. And again, we know from that brief article where he mentioned about how that what it was for was like multimedia presentations for, the system and stuff like that. There's also in the article that it was in, he held a workshop, basically. This is how I know this is definitely this company. He held a workshop at the Western Resort, and it was an opportunity to show the effectiveness of using multimedia technology to organize and present a major case.
Okay.
It is becoming more and more important for law enforcement to use creative ways of presenting complex murder scenes, according to the workshop's description. Through the interaction of audio, video, text, graphics, and animation, prosecutors throughout the county are taking advantage of this approach and allowing the jury to fully see criminal cases. From the initial 911 call through follow-up investigation, jurors are able to understand how law enforcement conducted their investigation.
Oh, so it's something in between like a PowerPoint and a podcast.
No. Well, what it is then if you go, this is how I found out it was him for FileOnQ, because it completely matches up to what he's saying. He lists now on his LinkedIn that he's just a consultant for the company. Oh. But then there's no other company on there that shows that it's like, oh, then what's the company you founded? Yeah. Because it's this. FileOnQ. It's an evidence management system for police departments.
Which can be hacked, obviously.
They don't need to be if you got the fucking password to go in and do whatever you want to do. So John St. Augustine, he runs a company that it's a simplify evidence management from crime scene to courtroom.
Okay.
And it is definitely a thing where you could basically just go into shit. There was a one sheriff's department where they're talking about it basically. The software provides unalterable chain of custody via powerful features such as enhanced capabilities to easily purge and manage the evidence room.
Oh my God. So when they're like, oh, the evidence is gone, we don't know what happened, like it was probably something like this.
Exactly.
Wow.
Here's some of the happy clients playing in a little B-roll footage. I'll have that over the top while we're still talking about it.
Oh my God. So this is a company that basically like, okay, like we give you like a password and oh my God, 350 agencies
in North America. This is Burbank, to Seattle, Oakland.
Oh my God.
They've got offices in Arizona, Washington, Kansas City, California, Oregon, North Carolina, Colorado, Washington, D.C., Nevada, Florida.
Oh my God.
And that's just the ones that they listed on their little news thing. There's more when you look at the bottom. There's so many more. This little
and
thing.
So is what could be possible is that there may be like where there's a backdoor or availability, a way for the company that manages all this to have access to these things, just like how in every other circumstance with like social media, even things that are supposed to be encrypted, like there's always a secret backdoor.
One platform, multiple solutions. Property and evidence, fire department turnouts, sexual assault kits, case management, court exhibits.
Wow.
Financial databases. Upload all this stuff. A lot of the Colorado departments, by the way, have already adopted this system.
God, I hate
Currently, they are all currently using this system.
My God.
John St. Augustine, which also, I believe, could have helped John St. Augustine in his fucking case.
When he said that there was no evidence.
Yeah, he knows that there's no fucking
Because
evidence.
his company could have fucking deleted the evidence.
Exactly.
And it's almost like it does the dirty work for police departments where it's like the cops don't have to log into anything.
Run your department. This is from their website. Run your department with confidence and efficiency. All this little stuff. Clear chain of custody. Stay out of the headlines.
Holy fucking God! Bobby! You just cracked the fucking code!
Well, of John St. Augustine, that he's a little, shit monster that's running a little thing.
Which we knew, but like, damn.
Here's a fun little tutorial video that they posted on their Vimeo that just kind of explains how their whole service works.
As law enforcers, you face both greater public scrutiny and a pressing need to assure the security and integrity of your evidence and DNA like never before. Capturing, tracking, and storing your evidence for its entire life cycle is a huge chore, when you may not have a system or the resources to do so. With EvidenceOnQ from FileOnQ, that daunting task just got a whole lot easier. Built for law enforcement, it uses an easy-to-use single-screen entry that is 100% customizable, so it adheres to your agency's process and procedures. Browser-based deployment allows entering and makes managing evidence, images, and documents from any location a breeze. This includes crime scenes, patrol, and more. You can generate unlimited customized reports and match existing reports. Administrators or anyone involved can have access to any statistic instantly. Struggle with purging? We made that easier too. With automated notification, the appropriate personnel are notified when it's time to purge, based on your agency criteria. Prosecutors and DAs will love EvidenceOnQ as they access information securely online, print out the chain of custody, access audio and video recordings, read lab reports, and submit requests, eliminating time-consuming phone calls and trips to the evidence room. Using an RMS and LIMS system? Not a problem. It will work with those systems too. FileOnQ is so flexible, many agencies use it to manage officer equipment, personnel records, crime scenes, and vehicles. With EvidenceOnQ, your agency can give you the integrity the public requires and the tools you need to manage evidence effectively for its entire life cycle. Guaranteed. It's already working in hundreds of departments and jurisdictions nationwide. For a live demo to see how it will work in yours, follow the link.
Sweet mother of Jesus Christ.
From crime scene to courtroom.
Oh my
John
God.
St. Augustine has made it easy for your police department to delete evidence.
Like to purge, like why would you ever purge evidence? There's cold cases all the time.
Well, there's times where the departments do
they gotta make room.
Illicit materials, they will burn it, which also I've seen that where it's like house fires where they do those test house fires. That's where they get rid of the evidence sometimes. They'll take those giant bins of illicit materials and burn them in house fires.
Jesus Christ.
But again, some of those departments that adopted it,
it's an administrator or any person that, and basically like this is a private third party that then is almost can do the dirty work of like, if I was in charge of a storage unit and I was and my storage unit had responsibility for the logs or whatever, and people came in, they were putting dead bodies or whatever, but then I was also making it easy to just to incinerate or bury a dead body or get it out of the storage room or unit. Then when someone came around, I'd be like, there was never a storage unit. Look at the logs that I'm in control of. Look at the unit, like it's empty or it's got only what the log said it had. And this is taking it out of the hands of where it could get messy because there's so many more public records when things are done in these are public servants, Instead,
but it's so easy to delete evidence now. Now it's stuff
so
you don't even see if it's there, and it's like, I gotta check the app. Oh, it's not on there. I guess we don't have that.
Even when you're charged with kidnapping or forced whatever fuck, like he was in 2016 with the ugly mugshot. Oh God, it's so ugly. So it's just like, and then his lawyer's going, because she looked like she was coked out too. I'm just saying allegedly. I'm not saying she does it.
She's energetic.
She's energetic. She got passion.
She's
passionate for law.
So was he.
They're passionate.
He got those tears from somewhere.
Oh my God.
Maybe it's from knowing I'm a shitty person.
They weren't real tears, no. No, I didn't even see no tears. But and it makes me wonder. Oh wait, did they hit his own case? Did he just have the company that he has distanced himself from instead of being the founder to just a consultant?
To know that they don't have evidence against him? Like what they're gonna present?
There's no evidence. We can't wait to present this case.
I got a master login, and you don't actually know I'm affiliated with it anymore because again, his LinkedIn just lists him as a consultant.
Right.
But that one article attributed it to being his company that he started.
And they also talked about DNA, and it makes me wonder, like, do they almost want the DNA to be in certain hands or whatever?
Right?
Because
Like,
either,
if it got out of the state, like what they're saying, release it to the state. It's like, oh, well, what if John's company got a hold of it?
What if John St. Augustine's
he can make miracles happen.
Yeah, FileOnQ. What if they're using FileOnQ, and then he could just boom, and then it just deletes.
The fact that
What if
there's
they've been
any
using
like
it? Yeah.
private like
Oh my god.
like this is, I mean, it should be like a government like website where you're able to like,
Right, it
purge
should.
things, like just to track it, just because like
Well,
they-
it should be department, regulated.
I just like the fact that this is just like some private owner, like they just made
That's
this
the thing.
company, and it's like it's handling such like
That's what people need to understand.
such important like evidence, like
And not just that,
Donna.
it's just
Yeah,
there's so
but
many
you're right.
departments.
Oh, Daddy.
No, but so many departments. You're right, though. That's the thing. Is like it's just one company that there's a reach where it's like we can look into our reach just gets bigger with every department that joins us.
Yeah, we can delete the evidence of someone like maybe like
And there's
a
been
John
some
Moncard.
improprieties amongst the departments that that have signed up for this program.
Oh, I bet.
And we're gonna explore that.
Oh fuck! Oh my god! I can't wait for the next episode.
That's
This is
unbelievable.
thrilling. This is
Back
crazy.
to, we got to go back to Ollie Gray too, but John St. Augustine, we wanted to come for you first too.
Oh yeah, no, he deserves it. And honestly, because we are so dogged in our pursuit of just putting the picture together and uncovering the facts of things, and then making informed
But all
observations.
these things just keep coming up as like we're looking, as we're like I mean,
Everybody
it's
gets
just-
dirtier.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Right, it's just crazy.
It's like they want us to talk about the dead little girl that they're not even actually trying to solve and get justice for, but now we're turning the tables and we're talking about them. And it's about damn fucking time, because P. Diddy, he's been doing shit to people. All these other people, things are coming to the light, and you can only hide in the dark for so long. And whether it's us or whether it's the people that are inspired by our work, or the people that donate and support and join our Patreons and all kinds of things, and their efforts, we're gonna right the wrongs of a history that has been shrouded in a mystery, that's been propagated and corrupted by illicit power grabs by people who have blood on their hands.
And these
Right,
three
and-
are definitely big proprietors of that whole thing. So,
Big
Wow,
time.
good
That's
job with that,
amazing.
Bobby.
Wow.
That's some good investigating work.
all right. Well, hey, you guys want to do?
Unbelievable.
You guys ready for part 2 when we come back?
Yeah, I think I'll be ready.
All right. Well, hey, let's wrap it up then. I'm Bobby Pavlovsky.
And I'm Teddy Ronald Ray, and this is Maggie here.
And this is
JonBenet
today.